The Farmer and His Sons. Once upon a time there lived a rich farmer. His land was prosperous. His trees in the garden were full of fruits. His vineyard had the best grapes in the whole country. Many happy years spent the farmer in his land, waking up every morning at first light and taking care of his small paradise. And his paradise took care of him, providing him and his loved ones with everything that was needed. One day, the queen of the kingdom where our farmer lived decided to inspect the outskirts of the country. The endless line of servants and guards were escorting Her Majesty. When she saw the land of our farmer, his garden and his vineyard, his amazing fruits and grapes, jealousy crept into her heart. A farmer, a ne'er-do-well farmer, has such a land she couldn't even dream of. She could not stand this thought. That was just too much for her. When she arrived at her castle, immediately she called for a wise woman who was her best adviser. The wise woman listened carefully to the queen's story and said, "Shouldn't it be better to invite this farmer for a year or two to serve your Majesty? Your gardeners will learn from him, will apply his knowledge to make your gardens to blossom as well, instead of just putting a spell and cursing him. If I were you, I would even reward him with more land. Like this, you will gain much more, and not only you, but all your kingdom. Clean your heart from jealousy, be kind and generous." The queen nodded and answered with a smile, "Oh dear, this is why you are my best adviser. I love your wisdom and patience." So it was agreed. The farmer was invited to come and stay for 1 year, to share his knowledge, and as a reward, he would be given even more land. 1 year passed quickly. The queen's garden transformed into a blossoming, breathtaking paradise, and there was time for our farmer to return home. But at home he was in for a surprise, and an unpleasant one. His sons didn't take care of the land as they should. The garden and the vineyard looked dry and abandoned. The farmer just shook his head. "I need to give a good lesson to my youngsters," he thought. Not long after, he gathered his sons and said, "My dearly beloved sons, I would have you know that in our land there lies a hidden treasure. Dig and you'll find it soon." Next morning, in the gray of dawn, his sons were out and digging. All the soil in the land was turned up over and over again. No gems, gold or jewels were found anywhere, but the land came back to life and produced so much as had never before been seen.